How's it going, everybody? My name's Josh. I wanted to introduce myself and make sure that I made a video about one of the automations that I just built for a client. Short breakdown, they basically work in the auto repair, mobile auto repair business, and they wanted a solution that basically cut down on time that they took on either diagnosing a car, taking in new clients, and just kind of working around the need to go back and forth a lot with their customers, and basically a lot of the things that I ran into when I ran my own mobile auto repair business, which is what got me into marketing. I was going back and forth with clients a lot at the beginning, and took a little minute to find my ad space that would really work for me organically, because I didn't want to spend any money to get new customers. Basically what it did is it allowed me to have my business be running in 2 weeks ahead of time, booked out, and then about half my clients would pay ahead of time. I built a really good system with that. Unfortunately, did get injured, so I wasn't able to continue doing that, but luckily I found my space in the marketing business and have been growing since then, working with different clients like Astrolink, Rabajam, and various other brands and niches, where everything from attorneys all the way to plumbers and auto mechanics, kind of where I started my own business. But I wanted to kind of go through one of the automations that we built. This is based off of one that I built for myself, and just kind of put it on, for lack of a better word, put it on steroids. Basically what I would do is I would collect basic information, go through, find a simple diagnostic that would most likely fix the problem based on the years of experience that I had. But now I've got a system in place that actually takes care of 90% of the heavy work, and then makes it really easy to set appointments and to get new customers in the door without having to rack your brains in responding to every single one and trying to figure out what's going on. So let me walk you through this. Here's the form. This is just, keep in mind, this is a simple form. Customer didn't want to spend too much on building an actual form that was going to essentially be a bigger budget taker, so wanted to just kind of keep something free. Here we go. We have this going through here, and you've got the full name, you've got vehicle year, make, model, address of the vehicle, phone number, and then the reason for concern. Now what happens with this is that I've partnered this with an automation in Make. Make's probably one of my favorite softwares aside from N8N, that allows you to automate things and integrate AI into it. I've been working with AI for about 2 years, so it makes it a little bit more of a known terrain for me when it comes down to building automations. I've trained AI systems and helped companies kind of expand their understanding of how their AI is supposed to be working. But essentially the contact form feeds into here, takes all the responses from the sheet name, which is obviously saved, and this sheet right here that gets saved on the back end for the client comes with everything from the timestamp to the email, full name, vehicle year, vehicle make, model, phone number, reason for concern, best time contact, and the address. So essentially you have this entire system built out and feeds into here. And once this is kicked through, it reads all the information, submits it over to the first GPT that we have right here. Now this GPT is also partnered with a trained assistant. Now the assistants I like to train and make sure that they are up to par with what I'm expecting from a chat. Specifically, I like to train it and let it know, okay, this is the information that you should know, and this is the information that is going to be required. So every one of our automations is essentially built for that business, and that's something that we pride ourselves on, to make sure that your automations do get built out that way. I build it that way, same way out for myself as I would for a client. And then now this auto repair guru is actually trained to be like a service writer. It makes it really easy, because then that feeds to a mechanic, whether they're working for themselves or in a shop, in a way that's easier for them to read and digest, because it's essentially somebody that's had, you know, X amount of years of experience, knows everything that's in and out of the vehicle, most likely issues, and I'll show you that here in just a second. Now the message that gets sent to that first GPT is, you're an experienced automotive mechanics assistant. The user will provide you with details about your vehicle, including its make, model, year. You're supposed to break it down, providing the information that is here from the contact form, so you get to select it. And it's probably one of my favorite things about Make, is how easy it is to just kind of tag this stuff together. So here we have all the information from the clients, including the reason for the concern. Now once it's done providing this and kind of breaking it down, it feeds it to basically what I've built in as a double checker. It takes the information one more time, corrects any issues that may be there, take the result for easy review. The result kicked in right here, and the format should be as follows. So I gave it a layout of how I wanted to receive an email. So that made it really easy to kind of just have a easy to read, easy to understand, and easy to digest explanation for when the client gets their email, their deliverable, their thing that they see every time when something comes through. Now, of course, this Google form comes with a link which they can plug in to, say, a website, or they can embed it. Makes it really easy to kind of get everything through and tag it together. This is just the first step of everything, and then it gets emailed out. Now, what I want to, and what I'm most likely going to end up doing for this client, is we're going to probably build out a secondary automation that once this email goes through, they get to respond with send, or really just any kind of response back to the system that then would provide the client a quote. And the reason why I want to do that is because based on the response that you get back from them, so the customer request is right here, Bob Ross, and the information that comes through is the name, vehicle information, make, model, the pre-diagnosis information, so vehicles unable to succeed, flashing check engine light, diagnostic trouble code, P0171, so basically everything that the customer provided in the cause for concern. And then, of course, since it's a service writer, the possible issues. We kind of start going through, okay, well, these are the issues that normally happen, and it kind of gives the mechanic, of course, like I said, a heads up as to what it may be, and also the diagnostic time that's recommended for it, 1 to 2 hours, and then the estimated time for labor repairs, depending on which of these issues it would be, or all of them, and then the estimated parts cost. So this is a really good system, like I said, that we've built, that kind of keeps everything together in a way that makes it easy for everyone to digest, because this just as easily can be sent in the second part of the automation, which, like I said, I want to definitely add on to it. And things that we normally do is we'll have the system kick out to the customer, and then let them know, here, this is the diagnostic, this is what we're expecting. We can start off. I would suggest starting off with a diagnostic, and then the diagnostic costs X amount of money. Would you like to secure that with a debit or credit card today? And that puts them in the position of, okay, well, if we can do half the diagnostic fee up front, it really helps secure it in their mind, and then keeps it in a safer zone for them, so where they know that they're going to have somebody showing up, and this person is reputable, has a system in place that already knows their problem and knows their vehicle, and it makes it a more trustworthy transaction for them on the back end as well. But this is just one of the automations. Of course, this is just for the auto repair, but we have built them for everything from air conditioning, auto repair, just about any service business can really have one of these, and it makes it a little bit easier to intake customers, clients, concerns, and start working through those issues, whether it's something like a missed call text back system, and they get this link to, okay, here, could you go ahead and provide all the information that is concerning you right now, and then this automation kicks in and starts taking care of everything up to the point where you're basically in front of them and are now doing the actual work that you've already reviewed. Now this one does start off in Sheets. You can do it in Sheets, Airtable, really anything that, as long as that it stores the data, you can kind of go through and start having the information feeding back and forth in between the automation and the GPTs and the agents. But just wanted to share this one with you guys. If you guys have any questions, just feel free to leave a comment down below. Like and share the video. Of course, it helps me kind of reach out and start showing the bigger automations that I like to build and I like to share with you guys. But if you guys have any questions, like I said, shoot me a comment, and don't forget to like and subscribe. You guys have a great day.